It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Five teams have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Taken in by Noah Fant. A lot of grass ahead. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They kick the running back in motion. Daniels from the pistol. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Daniels on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Another try following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Gets some space around midfield. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Running left, here's Walker. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Zacchaeus in motion right. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one's cut along the left sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again, Daniels to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. He cuts it to the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air. It's Smith. He has time. He's throwing deep for the... This is caught inside the 15. This play goes for 36. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind to throw when you throw... outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Walker on first down. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 2nd and 3 now. Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Option play. Here's a give to Charbonnet. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Myers' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fielded at the 7. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that was a disaster of a return. They're going to start near their own goal line.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing from near his own goal line. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. On first down, here's Daniels. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders are on the move here. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. 3rd and long for him here. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th and 3, drive on the line. Daniels back to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Flush down out to his left. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Hauled in by Gray. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Metcalf's got it. Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 35 on second down. Getting out to his left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. This will be caught by Watkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Daniels on 1st down. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Reek Woolen with the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We're 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He lets a heater go deep middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, Daniels. And oh, he got it! Interception! Reek Woolen with the INT. The Hefco, it's a touchdown on the pick-6. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's keeping it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Back to the well again. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders trying to do some window dressing. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's got room to roam here. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
He breaks a tackle, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.